Hello, Blues family. Welcome to the Blues Talk Zone, your home for all the latest Chelsea news, transfers, and match updates. If you love Chelsea as much as we do, make sure to hit that subscribe button and join our growing community of true Blues fans. Don't miss a single update. Subscribe now and stay connected with the Blues Talk Zone. Chelsea target Bayer Leverkusen star Piero Hincapié as exit talks grow. Chelsea are once again making waves in the transfer market, and this time the focus has shifted to Bayer Leverkusen's talented defender Piero Hincapié. The 22-year-old Ecuadorian international has been linked with a possible move to the Premier League, and sources close to Germany have confirmed that the player is now open to leaving Leverkusen in search of a bigger stage. Chelsea's manager Enzo Maresca, who only arrived at Stamford Bridge this summer, is said to be a strong admirer of the centre-back, and has reportedly added Hincapié to his transfer shortlist. The Italian coach is reshaping Chelsea's squad with youth, energy, and tactical flexibility, and he believes the Ecuadorian could play a key role in his long-term defensive project. Background: who is Piero Hincapié? Piero Hincapié was born in 2002 in Esmeraldas, Ecuador, a region that has produced several footballing talents. From an early age, he was seen as a defender with a rare mix of pace, composure, and reading of the game. After impressing in his homeland, he made the leap to Argentine football with Talleres de Córdoba, where he quickly gained attention from European scouts. In 2021, Bayer Leverkusen moved swiftly to secure his signature. At the Bundesliga club, Hincapié has grown into one of the most consistent young defenders in Europe. His ability to play as a left-sided center-back or as a left-back gives coaches tactical flexibility. He was also part of Ecuador's national team at the 2022 World Cup in Qatar, where his performances against top opposition further enhanced his reputation. Now, after 3 successful years in Germany and with a Bundesliga title under his belt under Xabi Alonso, the player feels it may be the right time to take the next big step. Why Hincapié wants a move. Reports close to Leverkusen suggest that Hincapié has informed the club of his desire to explore opportunities in the Premier League. While Leverkusen has been a perfect development ground, the defender is keen to test himself against the best strikers in the world in England. In addition, there is the allure of playing in front of massive global audiences every week. The Premier League remains the most watched and most competitive league, and for South American players like Hincapié, it represents a career-defining challenge. Sources also say that while he is happy at Leverkusen, he does not want to remain there for too many years. His ambition is clear. He wants to establish himself as one of the top defenders on the planet, and a move to England would be a significant step in that direction. Chelsea's interest. Chelsea have been monitoring Hincapié for more than a year. Even during the final months of Graham Potter's era, scouts at Stamford Bridge had already identified him as a potential solution to their defensive instability. Now, with Enzo Maresca in charge, the interest has become stronger and more structured. Maresca is looking to build a side that plays brave possession football, pressing high and defending intelligently. For such a system, defenders who are comfortable on the ball and quick in recovery are essential. Hincapié fits this description perfectly. He is left-footed, which gives balance to the defensive line. He has pace, allowing him to recover quickly against counterattacks. His passing range allows him to build from the back, something Maresca values highly. Chelsea are aware that their current defensive line needs renewal. Thiago Silva left the club after the end of last season. Benoit Badiashile has struggled with injuries and form, while Trevoh Chalobah has been linked with an exit. Adding Hincapié would not only bring depth, but also give Maresca a reliable young defender to grow with his project. Competition and financial factors. Of course, Chelsea are not the only club interested. Reports from England and Germany suggest that Liverpool and Manchester United have also been keeping an eye on the Ecuadorian. But Chelsea appeared to be leading the race due to Maresca's direct influence and the London club's willingness to back their manager with signings. Leverkusen, however, will not let him go easily. The German champions value Hincapié at around 60–70 million, given his age, contract length, and importance to the squad. Chelsea have shown before that they are not afraid of big spending, but negotiations will be delicate. Leverkusen know that selling too many key players could destabilize Xabi Alonso's side, especially with Champions League football ahead. For Chelsea, the challenge will be balancing financial fair play, FFP regulations, while still strengthening the team. The club has already invested heavily in recent transfer windows, so each new signing must be justified as part of a long-term strategy. What Maresca thinks. Enzo Maresca has reportedly spoken highly of Hincapié in private discussions with Chelsea's board. The Italian coach believes that the Ecuadorian could adapt quickly to the Premier League due to his physical qualities and mental resilience. Maresca also sees Hincapié as a player who could compete immediately for a starting spot alongside Levi Colwill. That pairing, both young and talented, could give Chelsea a defensive partnership to build on for many years. While Maresca has remained cautious in his public statements, insiders say he has green-lighted the pursuit of Hincapié and would like the deal wrapped up before the transfer window closes. Hincapié's own position. Although the player has not spoken directly to the media about Chelsea, his close circle has hinted that he would welcome a move to England. The Premier League has long been his dream, and Chelsea's project, focused on young players, long contracts, and development, appeals to him. However, he also remains professional and committed to Leverkusen until an agreement is reached. Xabi Alonso, his current coach, has praised Hincapié for his maturity and work ethic, noting that even amid transfer speculation, he continues to train and play at a high level. Expert analysis. Football analysts agree that Piero Hincapié has all the tools to succeed in England. His blend of athleticism, intelligence, and ball-playing ability is rare for a defender of his age. Former Ecuadorian international Ulises de la Cruz recently said in a radio interview, "Piero is ready. He has learned in Germany. He has shown he can play at the top level, and now the Premier League would make him even stronger. Chelsea is a big club, and he can be a leader there for many years." On the other hand, some pundits warn that moving to Chelsea could be risky. The club has been in transition for several seasons, with managers changing frequently and results inconsistent. For a young player, that instability could make adaptation harder. Yet, under Maresca, there is cautious optimism that a more stable project is beginning. The road-ahead negotiations are expected to intensify in the coming weeks. Chelsea's board is preparing an official bid, and Leverkusen will have to decide whether to cash in or resist until next summer. If a deal is struck, Hincapié could become Chelsea's marquee defensive signing of the window, following in the footsteps of other young South Americans who made their mark at Stamford Bridge. For Chelsea fans, the prospect of seeing Piero Hincapié in blue is exciting. A partnership with Levi Colwill, supported by Reece James and Malo Gusto on the flanks, could set the foundation of a strong defense for years to come. For Hincapié, this could be the move that defines his career, stepping into the Premier League spotlight under a young, ambitious manager with the chance to write his name in Chelsea's history books. Conclusion. The Piero Hincapié transfer saga is still unfolding, but the signs are clear. The player wants a move, Chelsea want him, and Enzo Maresca sees him as an important piece of his puzzle. What remains is whether the clubs can find common ground on the fee and structure of the deal. For now, Chelsea fans should keep a close eye on this story, because Piero Hincapié might soon be on his way to Stamford Bridge, ready to bring his South American flair, German discipline, and youthful hunger to the heart of Chelsea's defense.